Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Disney Plus project. So we watched Gargoyles this week. It took a while to watch Gargoyles. Well, it took Anna a while to watch Gargoyles.
I've had it watched for like
a few days now.
Come on.
But we've known about it for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, I know, but you see, I really had to convince myself to watch this.
She doesn't like action-oriented shows or anything like that, or movies, or anything. So yeah, it took some convincing to get her to finally do it. So, but now that you've watched it, what did you think of it?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I definitely would not pick it to watch in my free time, but it wasn't bad. It's definitely a 90s action cartoon. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Just has weird, creepy statues instead of superheroes. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, kind of. This was before the era of like superhero shows and movies. Like they had Batman the animated series and Superman the animated series, but they really didn't have anything else besides that.
But this this totally reminds me of like Batman the animated series and Superman the animated series. Like that's totally the style of animation. You look at this, you know it's a 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the characters are a little bizarre. I don't know. I don't know what it is, because I watched a lot of like the Batman animated series and I had no issue with it, and I would watch it again if you or Aiden wanted to watch it. So I have no issues with that. I don't know. It's something.
I like me some Batman.
Something about Gargoyles, though. I don't know. Maybe it's because the characters aren't relatable for me, or I don't know.
I mean, it could be. I don't know. I just think the story of it's really interesting. It's like these the gargoyles would come to life at night to fight for at the beginning was that castle in Scotland, and they would come to life to defend that castle and the people in the castle, and then they got screwed over and most of them were killed, which is a little dark for a Disney show.
Yeah, but this is 90s Disney.
Yeah, it's 90s. That's how you can tell it's 90s Disney, because they definitely got screwed over, and just like a wizard cast a spell on them that turned them back into stone even though it was nighttime. And except for Goliath, who was the leader, and then his the guy who used to be the leader, who was his friend, they were off somewhere else. And they fly back to find all of their friends smashed. So
I'm curious, because you have seen more of this than I have.
I've watched the whole first season recently, yes.
So I know, because I've seen glimpses and I remember you watching it. I know that those other characters, those other gargoyles, are in the show later in the modern era. So what happened? How did they...
So the three goofy ones you're talking about? So what had happened is that they had... Actually, it's in that first episode.
Yeah, they're down in the lake.
They got sent down to the rookery, is what it was.
Right.
Because they got in trouble.
And
the only ones who knew about that was Goliath and his lady.
Right.
And then the guy that Goliath took with him. That was the only three that knew.
Knew that they were down in the rookery. So they were still okay.
Yeah, they were still down there. Those three
affected.
And the little like kind of dog-like gargoyle thing, he was down there too.
So then his lady friend is dead?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. He thinks she is, but spoiler alert. No, she is not dead.
Oh, well,
actually, she's the bad guy.
That's disappointing.
Or a bad guy.
It's disappointing.
Yeah. That she's not dead.
Does he kick her butt?
He doesn't have a choice. When they get back to the modern time, he eventually finds out like she's all of a sudden there, and he's like, "How did you survive?" And it's because she was one of the ones that helped the wizard to do this to the other gargoyles.
Does he kill her?
Not as far as the first season, no. He fights. They fight all the time, but no, he hasn't killed her.
Disappointing.
Just death everywhere.
No, she's just kind of a snotty little. I don't know.
She is. Yeah, she is.
I really don't.
And
like
she doesn't
her.
change.
I don't. She's a terrible character.
Yeah. No, she is an awful character, yeah. And that they did that intentionally. Because she was going to be the bad guy. That was always the intention. But yeah, to put her together with Goliath, who's this, like, cool-headed, like, leader, and he's like actually a good leader. Like,
Yeah, I don't like her. Hoping she's dead.
that's okay. Goliath gets better, and Goliath at the beginning, at least as far as you've seen, Goliath is the only gargoyle that actually has a name.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
because
the rest of them don't have names at that point.
because they don't need names.
Mm-hmm. But they get names later. They decide to take names. Like one of them takes the name Manhattan. One of them's called Brooklyn.
But why don't they just say, "Hey, you"?
They usually just call each other friend, but I don't remember what it is that actually makes them go, huh, that would be kind of... And it's just because they're like, huh, that'd be kind of cool. Not because they're like, oh, I don't have a name, I should have a name. They just think it'd be cool. I think the little dog thing is called Bronx, I think. Because, yeah, they're in New York in the modern times. Because their castle gets put on top of like a skyscraper because this rich dude puts it up there.
This is all really disappointing.
Yeah?
I'd much prefer the Hunchback versions of Gargoyles.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were they? Victor Hugo and, what was... Laverne. Victor Hugo and Laverne. I never understood those. So Victor and Hugo made sense to me because, I mean, Victor Hugo wrote the book, but I don't know where Laverne came from.
Laverne. I like Laverne, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you like the doofy gargoyles, because that's essentially what they were.
Yes, I'm not real into this gargoyle-y.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they're meant to be serious kids. It's meant to be a serious show, because like there's a little bit of goofy stuff in it, but for the most part, it's very serious, very somber, and pretty dark in a lot of places.
Hence my issue with it.
Yeah, she doesn't like dark. She doesn't like somber. She doesn't like actiony.
Nope.
So I'm surprised that she likes the Dark Knight movies, because those are very dark, very somber, very actiony. Hello, Ellie. Yeah, so not something that you would choose to watch.
Nope.
Yeah.
I would probably watch just about anything over that.
What if Aiden really wanted to watch it?
I'd say, go find Daddy. He'll watch it with you. Or I'd just put my headphones in and pretend it doesn't exist.
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
That's what I do with a lot of
Just sit there and play some Animal Crossing, something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I still enjoy it. Like I said, I watched the full first season here recently. It was just a couple months ago. Which was right back around Thanksgiving-ish, I think, that I was watching it. Because it was right when Aiden's bite happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of our thoughts on Gargoyles. Anna apparently doesn't like it. But I really like it. I still need to finish because I think there's 3 seasons of it. I think. I don't remember. But there's like 2 or 3. So I do need to finish it because I do really enjoy that show.
20 minutes out of my life was far too long.
So, what are we going to do next?
Mickey Mouse shorts.
Mickey Mouse shorts. So we've seen like one of the new Mickey Mouse shorts.
I mean, are they purple instead of red, or like?
Yeah, haha. Yeah, it was like one. I don't even remember. Were we at Disney World when we were watching it? I feel like we were. I feel like it was in the resort while like you were getting ready or something like that. I don't know.
I know that I've seen snippets and bits and pieces when Aiden was watching Disney Junior.
Yeah, that could have been where it was too.
And then also from watching ride videos of Runaway Railway.
Oh, Mickey's Runaway Railway.
They have the Potato Land short in the beginning.
Yep.
And so that also could be what we're thinking of.
Could
but
be.
like I said, I know I've seen bits and pieces of them during Disney Junior, so
right.
that also could be.
That is entirely possible. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was where Disney Junior was where I was seeing it.
Probably.
But so yeah, we're gonna start with the Disney short, or do the Disney shorts next week.
Mickey Mouse shorts.
So we're doing the Mickey Mouse shorts next week, and then the week after that we are doing the Mighty Ducks, which is going to be another Gargoyles like one where it's going to take forever for me to get her to watch it. And then after that was...
I'm going to watch it tomorrow just to spite you.
Just to spite me, yeah. And then after that we are doing The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
I haven't seen any of it. Did you watch one of them?
I have.
Yeah.
Not intently though, like...
Yeah.
It was on.
Oh, I do remember.
And I intended to actually pay attention to it.
And
I
you
didn't.
Yeah. I do think I came in like towards the end of the first episode, so it had like 2 minutes left or something like that. So I didn't actually see any of it.
And I was 100% playing on my phone, wasn't I?
I believe so, yes. So those are our next 3: Mickey Mouse shorts, The Mighty Ducks, and then The World According to Jeff Goldblum. So we have our next 3 scheduled out for ourselves. So hopefully we can actually get to it. But yeah, that's it for this week. So remember to give us a like and a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, don't forget to thank the Phoenicians.